seeing comments, I'm not seeing likes on YouTube, so I decided to switch it off and switch it on again. Do you understand me? Because I do not want to labor in vain. So guys, you are welcome to my evening show. I appreciate everybody who joined me. You know the tradition here. As you join Adlens, I appreciate you. As you join me, you like and share the program so that others can join us too. Guys, this evening I came out to tell you, the topic this evening is a man of many friends. That's why I came out. And I'm here to share my life experience with you guys. Some friends I had in the past. What my encounter with some friends. That is why I'm here. So, Alicia Jallo, how are you? Good to see you. Alicia Jallo, my sister. Good to see you. How are you doing? So guys, I want to start by how many? Somebody says start to be a fearful man, to live longer. Yes, now. To live longer is not only being a fearful man. Your lifestyle too, what you eat. You cannot sit at a place for years longer and expect to live longer. You must have to engage in physical activities if you want to live longer. John Amelda, I see you. Good evening to you. You love my accent. Nah, Alicia Jallo, I appreciate you. Thank you, my sister. Abdul, I see you big time. So let's go. 90-something people are watching. Others can join. John Ahmed, I see you. So, guys, let me share. Jojo, I see you. Let me share my experiences with you guys. Listen, I want to start by saying this. Jojo, we are just starting now. John Ahmed, I appreciate you. I want to say this now. Listen, you need to collect this. A man of many friends brings himself to ruin. A man of many friends destroys himself. Are you listening to me? A man of many friends brings himself to ruin. Men, I do not have any friend. I don't have friends. If you've been following me, you discover that most times I'm home alone, doing my thing, running my show on social media. Have you ever seen people gather here? Have you ever seen somebody come here to visit me? The only people that comes to visit me are my children. Like in the morning, my son came here, spent hours with me and left. I don't entertain visitors. Nobody comes. Nobody knows where I live. Since I've been living here, I've never brought anybody here. I've never brought anybody here. This is why it is called home. They say east, west, north, and south. Home is the best. Some people think home is when you go to your father's land or when you go to your roots, where you were born, where you originally come from. That is not what that adage means. When they say east, west, north, and south, home is the best, it means in your own home, you can do whatever you want. You see, my kitchen is behind me. I can decide not to wash the plates for years, for months. That is why it is called home. I can decide not to sweep not to tidy up my environment. That is why it is called home. That is why they say home is the best. Now listen to me attentively. I can decide to fart, farting, releasing wind from the anus, I can decide to fart from now till tomorrow at home here without being ashamed of anybody or without respecting or disrespecting anybody. Listen attentively. I can decide to do anything. See, when I stay on my own, I fart as I like. I fart and my fart makes noise. I'm not ashamed of it. Do you know why? Because I am in my own home. That is why they say home is the best. When I go to toilet, listen, when I go to toilet, even if my shit smells or not, this I don't care. Nobody is there to ask me why is the shit smelling. This is why they say home is the best. At home you can do whatever you want. Listen to me. In your own home, you can do whatever you want. Listen to me. I can decide, may I wake up in the morning without making my bed. That is why it is called home. That is why they say home is the best. I can decide to cook okporoko, stockfish. Some people don't like the smell of stockfish. Do you understand me? This is my home. I can decide to cook any kind of food I want. Even if it smells, it does not, I'm not bothered. I am at home. Do you understand me? That is why it is called home. Yes, home is the best. When we say no place like home, people think it is only when you relocate to Africa, that's when you are at home. Why they say home is the best is your children can shout as they like at home. Your children can shout as you like at home. You can quarrel with your wife and your husband at home. However you want. That is why it is called home. I can decide now to be walking around the room naked. Yes, when I go to the bedroom, I can rush out of the bedroom naked. That is why it is home. That is why they say home is the best. You get the gist now. Some people, when they say home is the best, they think it is only when you go home. How is when you go home the best? Where you are living is your home, and that is the best place for you. Where you can do whatever you want. That is, any place you can do whatever you want is your home. Let's go further. Now guys, you're welcome. I do not know what is happening to my YouTube channel. Nobody is watching. I don't know what's going on. Let's go. Now let's go. So, in my home, I don't bring visitors. Nobody has ever entered my home. I'm going to tell you why. I love my life alone. Man, I just woke up from sleep now and decided to come live. I have no headache. I have no stress. No gossips. No this person say, this person no say. Nobody talks about me. I don't talk about anybody. I have peace. Passy Roberts, how are you doing? Good to see you. Passy, you forgot your own, bro. I've not seen you for a while now. Now, this ambulance, they make a lot of noise. Passy, where have you been? You forgot your bro. I've not seen you for in a while now. But good to see you. We are talking about home. In my home, I don't invite anybody. I've not invited anybody. Do you understand what I mean? Nobody. This is what now even I'm enjoying my life, staying alone. And I've been like that. You know what taught me lessons in life? Let me share with you. When I was younger, when I was much more younger, I was like 17, 18 years old. I just finished my secondary school education, went to join my brother in his business in the city. After a while, my brother, packed out with his woman. Both of them are late now, and left one room for me. As a young boy, he left a room for me. So, and a shop for me. I was the person maintaining the room and the shop, at the marketplace. Now listen. Don't forget I was like 18, 19 years to 20 years then. 18, 19 years then. Listen. Guys, as you join me, why don't you share this program on YouTube? What's going on? All these guys on YouTube, why don't you share this program? What is going on? I don't understand you guys. Why don't you help me share this program? You are here watching, but you don't want to like and share. I don't understand. What's going on? So now, listen. See, naturally, I am a good-hearted man up till now. But life has taught me a lot of lessons. I am the most kindest human being you will ever meet. But human beings made me to change. People make requests, and I do not turn down the request of people. That's my fault. I am kind to a fault, good to a fault. When I see somebody in problem, I always help that person, no matter the person, no matter the race or the tribe. Does that mean when I see somebody in problem, my fault is you cannot ask me for a help and I say no. This is ask anybody that knows me, and this has been a problem to me. So when I was much younger, my brother left a room for me in the city. There were other guys from the villages who want to relocate, who came to live in the city, but they had no place to stay. Listen to this gist. They had no place to stay. Listen, I accommodated about 4 guys. I was so foolish and naive. I do not know. I did not know the mysteries of life, how life goes. People came, these guys never knew me. Co-business guys came. They said they knew I was living alone. Because they knew I was living alone. I'm a socialite. I like talking to people. I like making friends. That's my lifestyle. I'm somebody who is too open and extrovert. When I see somebody, I like establishing conversation with people. I like talking to people. I don't call it inquisitive, but I like making friends. So because of that, people know me as a kind-hearted person and a free guy. So some of these people, their village guys came from the village, those guys that wanted to live in the city. When their village guys, people I never knew before, they will bring them to me and beg me to accommodate them, which I did without knowing them, because we are the same tribe, we are the same age mates. Listen attentively. And that taught me a lesson. So then, you see, the mistake people make in life is not drawing your boundaries. Do you understand what I mean now? You need to draw your boundaries. You need to have boundaries in life. As a young man, I did not know that familiarity breeds contempt. When people come close to you, or when people come closer to you, they begin to disrespect you. Listen attentively. When people know much about you, they lose the respect they have for you. I never knew. Now listen. So as I accommodated these guys, and many of them, we were in the same line of business. They knew when I wasn't able to pay my rent. They knew the kind of goods, the kind of clothes I have. They knew my secrets. When I was broke, they knew. When I had no money, I had to go to a provision store nearby to go buy things on credit. There were days we went to bed without food. But they knew these things because they lived with me. If they weren't living with me, they wouldn't know my secret. They wouldn't know when I'm broke and when I'm not broke. I listen to me now. So, along the line, now I got myself a girlfriend. So, I was young. Don't blame me. I was like 19 years old. I got myself a girlfriend. I got a very beautiful girl. She was like 16 years then. Don't say she was underage. I was about 18 then or something like that, or 19. This girl was like 16 or 17 years old. Very tall and dark. But I was also very handsome, good-looking guy. The mother introduced the girl to me because the mother was a customer of mine. The mother was a customer of mine. The mother saw that I was a hustler then, growing up. You understand me? So the mother introduced the daughter to me. From there, the daughter now started coming to me, and we became friends. So now, whether she's underage or not is up to you. Then I was also underage. I was like 17 or 18 years. So both of us were underage. So forget it. Now let's go. Now listen. I was like 18 years or 17 years. She was like 16 or 17 years. So I was like a year older than her, but she was a beautiful lady. Listen attentively. Now listen. This girl was tall, dark, and beautiful. Long arms, long legs, well shaped. People were so jealous of me because of that girl. Now listen to what happened. Anytime I had appointment with the girl, say, now listen to this gist. Anytime I had appointment with the girl, like date with the girl, anytime she was to come to my place, I would tell my friends. I would say, nah, my baby is coming. You understand me? There was a guy. This guy was more buoyant than me. That is, he had more money than me. Then I was a young boy. The guy had more money than me, but the guy was a friend. So I never knew that most of this guy had eye on my girlfriend. He had eye on my girlfriend. Listen, so that you learn the story plenty this evening. Now, each time that girl was to come, I would tell my friends, nah, I would not stay long in the market today. I want to go because my girlfriend was coming. This guy that one of my friend, then he owned a motorbike. You know, that's what is 170 Honda, whatever. I forgot the name of that machine then. What this guy did then was, every day I had dates with my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend. This guy would come. Then there wasn't anything like telephone or mobile phone, you know. He would come around. We would stay. Honda 75, yeah. That machine, I forgot the name now. Honda, you know, that machine there. This guy will come. If the guy comes, the guy will order. Because the girl will come to my room. I'll be playing music. Will be, you know, entertainment now. This guy would come. The guy would ask one woman that fries chicken leg, chicken wings and things, and the yam and the plantain, to bring chicken legs, chicken wings, Martina, and the rest of them. Listen to this story. I thought the guy was a good friend. He was doing it because I've known the guy before I knew the guy. We lived in the same compound. So this guy would order chicken legs, chicken wings, fried yam, fried plantain, and akara, everything with drinks. So I was feeling big, like I have friends, you know, that kind of feeling that my friends are there for me. But every time I had a date with this guy will come and spend money. I wasn't having enough money, to be honest. I wasn't having it. I never even, when each time the girl came to me, I don't spoil her with this kind of things, like chicken, drinks or whatever. We stayed, we gisted, we gist and things like that. But each time that guy came, he would buy things, drinks everywhere. I mean, stout, star beer, Golda, and the rest. I felt good. After a while, few months later, this guy who always come and buy things, whenever my girl came around, got himself an accommodation somewhere in town. Because before this time, he had no accommodation. So this guy got himself another room somewhere, you know, like somewhere in town. Now listen, Then gradually, this my girlfriend stopped coming to me. Each time we had a date, she will not show up. Each time we fixed a date, this girl will not show up. Listen, this story will interest you. I began to wonder, I will leave my business, go to my yard, and this girl will not show up. I began to, I did not suspect anything, but I wondered why the girl started to, but she was a beautiful girl. Why the girl stopped coming to me. Now, some of the guys I accommodated, like 2 of the guys I accommodated, gradually packed away. We had issues, quarrel, misunderstanding. Well, I did not know that these guys that I accommodated for years, at a time, stopped sleeping at home in my place. They started sleeping somewhere else. I never knew where they were sleeping. Now, one evening, listen to this gist. One evening, I decided to go visit that my friend who always buy things whenever my girlfriend was around. That buys drinks and chicken and meat, fried meat, fried meat, those fried meats there. I decided to go to his room, where he lives, or where he lived. It was around, listen, it was around 8 p.m. that day. As I went there, in Africa, I just knocked and opened the door. Guys, some things happens for a reason. As I opened the door, the curtain, the door, I saw that my girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend, with that guy, they were lying on the bed, holding each other. They never expected I was coming. Story never finished. Story still coming. Guys, share this program now. Share this. Now, the guys that are watching on YouTube, I don't understand you. Share this program. Do you want me to waste my time? You understand me? Nah. That girl was on the bed, lying on the bed. They were holding each other. I saw them. Story never finished. Those guys I accommodated, 2 of the guys I accommodated, packed to live. They were living with the guy. The guys that I accommodated were there. Are you listening to me? Those guys that came from the village that had no place to sleep. Guys, are you listening to me? Those guys I accommodated, I gave accommodation for more than 2-3 years. I never knew that they all arranged to snatch my girlfriend. They knew that guy that was buying drinks and meats went behind to take my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend. They knew, and we were eating. All along, we have been eating and drinking like friends. They kept it secret. When I opened the door, I saw the lady, Shoma. I saw her. I said, wow. And right from childhood, I never fought because of a girl, and I will never. I cannot fight because of a woman. Who is that girl? What I said, oh, guys. So, I did not even make noise. When I saw them, I closed the door and I left. This guy boldly continued befriending the girl. And those guys I accommodated went to start living with the guy. The guys, about 2 of the guys I accommodated, packed out from my room and started living with that guy that snatched my girlfriend. cancelled the guy, I cancelled all of them. But that taught me a bitter lesson. I later fought with those guys. It's not even, we fought physical fights. I later fought with those guys. Then, before everybody, not because of that guy, because one tried to, try further. I later fought with one of the guys, and it was a brutal one. Do you understand me? After that, we parted ways. Now listen. Till I left the city, I was not on talking terms with those guys that I accommodated. Now let me go further. You see, you need to be careful the friends you keep around you. You need to be careful. That guy that always come around each time your woman or your girlfriend or your wife is around. That guy that is always trying to impress. Whenever your woman or your girlfriend is around, that guy that is always trying to impress, show he has money, he looks good, he has clothes, be careful of such people. If you're not careful, that kind of person will stab you at the back. Listen, if you know, now, I learned my lessons. Yes, anybody you see that is always coming to show care to your lady, show that he is caring. Now, that story plenty this evening, Now they carry Shoma go now. Now, if you see the guy self, the guy, you cannot compare. The guy did not go to school. When it comes to looks, that is physical appearance, the guy no rich. That is, when it comes to handsomeness, the guy he did not even come close. Women at times, women go for money. But somebody told me, one of our neighbors told me then, that girl is still too young to know what she wants in life. Do you understand me? I'm just giving you guys gist, you know what I mean now. Somebody told me that girl was too young to know what she wanted in life. You know what I mean? Now let's continue. After that, I learned my lesson. I started being careful of friends because I was hurt. Do you understand me? That was the first betrayal. I was hurt. And so my YouTube is frozen. So my YouTube is frozen. So guys, my YouTube is frozen. You guys did not tell me. Guys, are you hearing me very well on YouTube? No wonder, guys, I told you guys my YouTube, I don't understand what's going on. Are you hearing me or do I need to switch it off and switch it on again? Nobody's listening. I'm not talking about this. Are you listening? Are you hearing me? Now, make some comments. Now, I don't understand these people. Are you hearing me or not? Nobody's talking. No, I'm not talking to people that are watching on TikTok or people that are watching on. Guys, are you listening? Now, story plenty. I'm in the mood to tell stories. I don't understand this YouTube.